There you go.
Hello.
Hi, Nick. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you tell me hearing us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Let me check the ID for Anna. Or just texted asking when the meeting was, and I said no. I said it'll be right here. Was it the same Zoom room for both of these?
No,
Oh. The one here, the first one. Then. 3, 6, 4, 4, 9, 7. Well, I checked that. I gave somebody the wrong one. Where am I sending it?
I tried to manually use that ID earlier and it didn't take it, but I was able to use like the link through the Facebook page to get in to this Zoom meeting. So I don't know if that's the issue or what.
Well, we found it. You can ask them in a moment if that was the right number.
did you send them the email that I sent you, Nick?
Who?
Did you send them the email I sent? And that's what they're looking on, or would you send them? Because the email had both meetings on it to you.
Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't forward that to anyone. So. Yeah, maybe. But did you send that to them at all?
No.
Oh. I didn't forward it. I didn't know if you received it. Saw the thing came in and said, good, we're on track. All right, so we got 3 of us now. And were you able to get in using that number I sent?
Yep, good to go now. I don't know what happened. I think I put in the wrong number. I think I missed it by a digit or something. But yep, good now.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hey, that was pretty quick.
I was at the Elks having a beer and dinner and had to walk out. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
And I left my wife there with no car.
Oh.
Let's see,
I've got just 2 updates. We're coming into planting season. I checked with Kelly about where to plant a tree. I think he agreed that the locations at the Christmas park or next to the bridge. I went by the bridge, it's a pretty narrow area. I don't know if it would affect that old house there, or the old building there that the Bridge Coffee Shop is in.
Oh, you're saying downtown?
Yeah,
Okay.
and so,
Oh, that little park that's.
exactly, I was thinking that would be nice, but it would really have to be trimmed all the way along as it goes up next to the building.
Yeah, probably.
On the other side, I don't know if it's getting close to stuff under the sidewalk, if there's anything there. But so I asked Kelly about it, he said, well, I guess the obvious alternative would be Sunset Park. There's a lot of open area over there that we would probably be able to put a tree in. About maybe, when was birthday?
It's April 30th.
I thought they were like the last 2 weeks of April or something.
I
I wrote it down last time. But I forgot.
Why is she laughing?
Exactly as last time. But I realized that also we were thinking about some sort of engagement with the school.
What about doing something up by the school?
And so, I mean, that might be possible.
They've got an area where the elementary school sign is. And I don't think there's any trees in that area with the sign. Behind it, you know, it'd be a nice film.
Oh,
Hey, man, oh, hey, how you doing? Good, go on.
this is the tree commission meeting, but you're welcome in.
Okay,
We're starting the ordinance at about 6.
okay, I guess we are a little early.
Yep, we're a little early.
All right,
But you're welcome to sit here, you can sit anywhere you like.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I made initial contact about doing something with the school. Today, sent an email to the ag teacher and 2 science teachers at the high school. See if there's, I realize though that having them do it around these Arbor Earth Days is maybe a little early, because I don't think the trees really have leaves until.
It's the end of April, it's usually when they're leaving out.
Yeah, so it might be a little early, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can plant them as long as the ground's not frozen. You can
Oh, no, I
plant.
meant for like if we were gonna do an identification.
Oh, I
thing with
got
the school or
you.
something.
Yeah, that might be a little difficult.
The advanced course, identification without leaves.
Strip the bark off and taste it. Yeah, I don't think so.
I did have a woods professor say he had to do an exam, something like that, where they'd identify the wood just by the grain, the smell, the touch, the weight, you know. Identify the pieces of wood, not the trees. I thought that was pretty tough. So I made some contact on that.
Hello, dear.
But yeah, I was thinking that we probably should try to follow up on things
It would be
like.
nice to have one at the elementary school, one at the high school. The high school has that whole strip that heads down towards, like, if you go through the drive around, you drive past the front door, and as you're heading down, if they planted trees along that side, it wouldn't be blocking the view of the school at all, or the flags that are there.
So
Either,
you're saying like the right side, where you, because I'm looking at the school on the right side. where
if you
drive
look
in,
at school on the left
on
side,
on the left. Oh, so that long piece. where they
yeah,
got
the walls, yeah, there's a
that-
big
It's like
strip
an old
there.
driveway over there.
There's an old driveway there, and then the other side of the driveway on the inside. Normally, they try to leave that open for parking.
Yeah, sure.
The only time they ever use that area for parking is graduation. This is
When they're really overloaded. Everybody wants it.
600 cars.
600 cars.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Really?
Oh, it's.
And how many kids did they graduate?
And then they overflow into County Market parking lot too. It's
What is it like?
it's all the grandparents and everybody shows up. I mean, it's,
Consider like what, 30 kids in a grade?
40, I don't know, between 40 and 50 is average.
It's like 10 people a kid.
I know.
Yeah.
10
That's
cars per
incredible.
kid, 10 cars per kid.
Yeah. People were fighting it. And
Oh, it was crazy. I
Like
remember,
five tickets at my graduation.
well, yeah,
We were slightly bigger. So we've got some movement on those things. I suppose planting time is coming up here, probably early April, right? Now or early April.
I would say anytime now. Yeah. The ground's not frozen anymore, so.
But we gotta see if we got a couple people who wanna do some planting. So we can get that arranged.
Okay.
I haven't looked over the DNR list recently. Have you had a chance to do that?
DNR.
There was a list that you had produced at the very beginning, trees that are good for certain locations.
Okay, right.
I haven't had a chance to look that over.
I didn't bring it with me.
Yeah, in fact, I think I've got the printed out copies still. My fingers at the house.
Basically, most of the oaks are ideal for locations like that. You can get a good height, they're good solid trees. Don't have to worry about rooting and stuff like that.
And they don't spread too much.
No, they're all, well, there's a few varieties that are known to deep root instead of more spread and uprooting things. I mean, besides that, the only place we checked on price on them was Forest Keeling, which is in Ellsbury. And
Is that forest?
Forest Keeling. And it's right on 79, just south of Ellsbury. And almost every tree that I spoke to them last year were available. Okay. So it's a 5-gallon drum, which is thankfully the right size that you want to be planning on.
All right, I think you had a couple of people lined up around your block, something like that.
Almost everybody on my block wants Sandy Hart owns the whole block on the opposite side
Yeah,
of the street, and she said she wanted several trees.
great. That
So
might be a great block then to be
yeah,
first.
to get
Everybody on there wants them, ready to
well,
go.
yeah, right off the bat. And I mean, we're gonna have to find out where the water lines and gas lines intersect. They'll all have to be marked.
Yeah. So I guess the big thing for this month then is checking the lines.
Right.
getting
Did you
the-
guys make any kind of decision on how many per block would be maximum? Because you definitely, you don't, I mean, honestly, most of the blocks have 4 homes on it. And I wouldn't say more than 4 trees per side,
Yeah.
because you'll end up putting them in too close and then you're gonna have competition.
Yeah, I think we used to have 3 on our block. It was, they were pretty near to touching, it's like this 4.
Yeah, 3 to 4 would be
Maple of some
close.
type and then 2 ginkgos.
Right. The ginkgos have a big spread overhead, and that's probably what you're closer if you touch it.
Yeah, not like the one next to the house, that one, that one is enormous.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know how long that thing's been. Hopefully it's still
A lot
solid.
of
in the
house
middle.
in there. That's always the concern.
Hopefully the middle is solid, we don't want to cut it to check. Okay. I think those are the main things, because the way I was thinking about it is that we'll have sort of a planting period here. Ideally, maybe a little bit of a planting period in the fall. And then I suppose we can just sort of go dormant for a while, and not too much to relate to trees to the winter.
Right.
Well,
Well, the winter, but basically you can plant from whenever the ground thaws to just before the ground freezes. So really you have about 9-month time frame. Normally, latest you really want to plant is like Thanksgiving. And the earliest is right about now, beginning middle of March.
Perfect.
So we're
Coming
in
in.
good shape that way.
Good. So I think our plans are moving along slowly, but surely here.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything else?
Not at the moment. And well, Earth Day is actually April 22nd.
I'm putting that in my calendar here. So that we don't have to do this 4 months.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Adam.
What?
I say
Good morning. Oh, morning. I've been at work all day. I don't know about you, Charlie.
You call that work?
Oh,
Oh, boy.
isn't he so lovely? He is just a lovely human being.
That's me. I'll give you a shovel and have you come out and dig 60 holes on my block. We'll see.
Oh, Charlie here. You were having a deal, weren't you? I think you make the same kind of joke you went out and do.
This is sarcasm.
Other than that, I was thinking, I was looking at our our enforcement powers. And I don't know that we have the human power here to be enforcing tree trimming and stuff, putting any, fines in place. I think for now, we should probably just focus on trying to get some of these citizen engagement programs going and see if we can start from that aspect.
Is, ideally, a bunch of the blocks have 5 to 7 feet between the curb and the sidewalk. And those are the blocks I think we need to address first.
Yeah.
We need to come up with some kind of flyer to get to the homeowners.
I think when I looked up, when we were trying to pass that tax, I looked up what it would be to get a mailer to everybody in the city, and I think it was like $200.
Okay.
So it's not.
But we wouldn't even need that, it would be facing the Georgia Street corridor for the time being, right?
Unfortunately, when I looked at it, the way that they divide, I don't know how it's actually supposed to divide, but the way that it was divided. I don't know that you can just do along Georgia Street.
Okay.
Because what I wanted to do was try to get, and you couldn't even limit it to just the city limits. That it was gonna go outside the city as well.
What if,
Some
what if
rural
Adam
outside.
walks down one side of the street, take you to the door, and I walk down the other side of the street?
There we go, as long as Adam's in.
I didn't catch that.
Oh, Charlie's just volunteering you to walk down the entire north side of Georgia Street.
You're
Oh,
talking,
wow.
well, that's 20 blocks.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, it is, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there, but sure, I'll do whatever.
Now, honestly, I mean, if we could come up with a flyer of some sort
yeah.
and get them to the houses that are affected initially, because you're only talking about no more than 10 blocks.
Yeah.
And then from
Yeah, the main
there,
area is.
right,
And they were, most of them were cut down.
right,
They
exactly.
want to replace them.
And then, once you get to the areas where it gets too narrow, it's gonna have to be planted on
And it wasn't the same folks, it was people in Clarksville who were thinking of doing the planting.
the Barkers, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I think
you've
you
given
can,
us costs before. I think I've got that.
it was about 200 a tree, and that included the tree planting and all the work that was involved with staking and all that kind of stuff.
Come on, then, Susie. Anything else?
Nothing from me.
Then we will close the commission here and get ready for ordinance. Sounds good. Thank you for coming, folks. We will-
Bye, guys.
Next month.
Give me more than 2 minutes notice next time.
I texted everybody.
He
He told us